Alright, welcome back. After DVAC was defeated in the Shadow Duel, Bomber appeared as a new Dark Signer. The lead bad guy of this arc, whose name I believe was Ludger, or Rudger. I think it was Ludger. Because, you know, Japanese has that L and R fucking, you know, like their L's and their R's are similar. But he's like the spider dude, and I remember he did a ritual to turn Bomber into a Dark Signer, was to, as I mentioned in previous episodes, he basically hung and broke his neck. But he used it with like a spider web and some shit. It was weird. It was weird. But yeah, Bomber's all in there now. Jesus Christ, by the way. Look at that. He's just ready to go. He's like, you're not a signer. I don't care. I'm cool. Crow's all about the kids. Crow is also a very interesting character in terms of the production of this show, because he was meant to be a small side character akin to Tenzin Yanagi. You may not remember him. He's that old dude who gave us a Crystal Skull deck to use in like the second episode of this 5D's part of the LP. Or like the guy we dueled with that Crystal Skull deck. You know, basically side characters that weren't really that important. But effectively, he ended up having some cool cards, you know. They wanted to at least make him a decent duelist. Next thing you know, popularity for Crow was pretty high, and it made them change their intentions. And Crow is actually one of the main characters of 5Ds after, you know, as of this season. He becomes more important, and that seems to be clear, given that he uses Blackwings, and Blackwings have 8 million fucking cards. The amount of support in Blackwings disgusts me. Alright, so we got a couple of synchros here. We got a 7. We got a 7 and an 8. The 8's a little bit inconvenient, because it requires a Blackwing tuner and 2 or more non. Which means we can't do a 4 and a 4, or a 3 and a 5. We have to do 4... We have to basically do 4-2-2, or 3-2-3, stuff like that. Because someone was confused in the comments, I think, in a previous episode. And yes, you do have to have the exact level. You cannot say, oh, well, my tuner and this monster reaches 9, and the synchro's 8, so we went over, let's do it. It has to be exact, which adds to the strategy and, you know, the finesse required to bring some stuff out here. I didn't know you could, like, open this big old menu. Activate when a card is activated with an effective target and destroy one monster, negate it, destroy that card, and then inflict 500. That's okay. That's an okay card. I am going to... I'm gonna summon Shura, because I ran Shura. Shura's cool. So, when this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can special summon a Blackwing with 1500 or less attack from your deck, but its effects are negated. So, what are the Blackwing's general strategy? I'd say swarming? At least my understanding was they're going to get on the field really quickly through various effects, the Black Whirlwind, Shura's effect, and they also have a lot of different synchro opportunities, even synchro summoning in the graveyard, thanks to one of those monsters' effects. Alright, so he is going to use a field spell called Mausoleum of the Emperor. We're going to go ahead and immediately chain in and get rid of it, because Mausoleum of the Emperor is paying 1,000 life points times how many tribute you need for a card, and you can just immediately, you know, you can get out big stuff at no cost. Now, I don't have much that I would need that for. I mean, sure, I have this thing right here, Elfin the Raven, which I could use his effect to my advantage and get Elfin out, but I'm afraid of him. Mausoleum of the Emperor is really fucking good with Earthbound Immortals, because Earthbound Immortals are like yo, you summoned me and I need a field spell to live. Well, you can just get it out for free that way. Because I'm pretty sure Earthbound Immortals are just regular monsters and they just need to be tributed. Let me go fact check that so that I don't get a shitty comment in my videos tell me I'm wrong. Because I haven't looked at Earthbound Immortals since 2011. Let's see. I guess I could go ahead and look at this one. Oh, this is the one that he is going to use. If he could get it out, which is Earthbound Immortal Chaku Chalhoa. It's a whale. Let's see. There can only be one Earthbound Immortal monster on the field. If there is no face-up field spell on the field, destroy this card. Your opponent cannot target this card for attacks. This card can attack your opponent directly. Once per turn, you can inflict damage to your opponent equal to half this card's defense. This card cannot attack the turn you activate that effect. But while this is in defense position, your opponent cannot conduct their battle phase. So in case you're wondering, Earthbound Immortals are fucking lame. They are the worst. All you need to do is just add other cards that make it so that you can't do much to them, and you're set. Like, I'm looking here. I was also thinking, like, there's some cards that can really make Earthbound Immortals strong. I'm thinking this card. Hate to just kind of talk about other Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. But Earthbound Immortals are level 10s, and I'd say recently, they released a new field spell called Mound of the Bound Creator, which is a field spell, which Earthbound Immortals need, that's like, level 10 or higher monsters on the field can't be targeted or destroyed by card effects. And if a level 10 or higher monster on the field destroys a monster by battle and sent to the graveyard, the player controlled that destroyed monster takes 1,000 damage, and when this card in the field is destroyed by a card effect, you can add a divine monster. That's something for the Egyptian gods. Now, that card's good. I mean, if you had some effect that automatically bounces things without targeting, that's the only way you could actually defeat an Earthbound Immortal at that point. Like, or maybe if you have a card that, like, or maybe if you had skill drain, you could drain their effects. But really, there are ways to really fuck this game. There are numerous ways you can take. You can take various. You can take some of the older, like, boss monsters in Yu-Gi-Oh! And just add some new support in them. And they're like, oh no, we've unintentionally made this really good. I mean, it's not going to compete with the current meta, because the current meta of Yu-Gi-Oh! Is fucking dumb. And it's filled to the brim with, I could possibly, you know, OTK you if you're not competing well, or if you're not trying to stop me and stuff. Oh my god. Oh jeez. I look away to see what's going on Twitter while I'm going on a tangent, and fucking he summons an Earthbound Immortal. To which I honestly don't have anything right now that can do anything to that. Like, that thing can attack me directly. I don't have anything. Okay, he won. Okay, he did not win, actually. For some reason, I was looking at his life points thinking it was mine. He didn't win, but I'm probably gonna fucking scoop. Yeah, I'm not gonna get that to happen. Basically, I need some way to get rid of field spells, because otherwise there's like nothing I can do there. I'm not gonna do it. Oh yeah, Earthbound Immortals can be destroyed with the field spells. That is the one caveat to what I was talking about earlier. So, hello. I have no idea what happened to my mic there. It seems to be some weird glitch with my microphone or mixer that makes things go nuts. I think I fixed it. Regardless, I'm now making it so I can hear myself when I talk, so I can occasionally know when things are going tits up. But most importantly, we have to get a proper win here against Bomber. I've already beaten the duel after this, but when I went to edit, I learned that fucking this one fell apart. Like, not only did the sound get distorted there, but it was also speeding it up. I don't know how the fuck that's even possible. But it did it. we're past that now, and we're gonna get into it. So let's go. This hand is better than any of the other ones I got, to be honest. Foolish Burial. I'm assuming I'm supposed to put in the Graveyard Synchro Blackwing. Oh yeah, I have to... Oh no, this is just asking to chain. I thought I had to discard, and then I'm like, wait, no I don't. Is it Vayu? Yeah. We'll fucking get Vayu into the grave, and then we will open. We are going to open with Shoulda and Bora. We could go for the easy synchro, but I'm afraid he's gonna immediately destroy it. So we're gonna operate on this. We have some breathing room because we have Vayu, the Emblem of Honor, in our graveyard. So maybe maybe everything will work out, right? So he's doing Mausoleum. I'm gonna wait until he possibly Earthbound Immortals. He's about to Earthbound Immortal right now. I can bet money on that. Boom! We're gonna hold X so we can immediately chain. Mystical Space Typhoon. Get the field spell out. And conversely his monster. He then plays swords because he's a fucking coward. And we are going to, let's see. If you control Blackwing other than Gale, you can special summon this from the hand. Sure! Gale the Whirlwind's great. It was the thing, I played these cards when they first came out. And oh boy, did they have to limit Gale, because Gale's so good. A tuner, they can just be special summoned if you have something out that's in the archetype. I mean, I forgot that this was a thing you could do. I misplayed. I forgot how good these are. Because we could have special summoned it last turn. We could summon Shura, special summon Bora, special summon Gale. That's how fucking stupid this deck is. But at the very least, we can now have 4 monsters out in the field. And I can do a special summon of Armor Master, which we're going to do. We're going to offer Bora the Spear and Gale. Okay, this is much better than the duel that was going to be in this video until my shit messed up, because that one, I just locked down Bomber and killed him in 3 minutes. So, granted, I'm gonna lock down Bomber and kill him in like 3 minutes probably, but at least with this version, you're seeing me do stuff. At least with this version, you're seeing me like do synchros. So I didn't synchro once the other time. Alright, he's gonna drop 1,000. That should be, yep, Summon Reactor-esque. Okay, I forgot that he actually does have a bit of power there, so he took out Shura. Can't I use Vayu to... Oh wait, no, he's a 1. He's a 1, these make a 9. I need to mix my levels a bit more before I can do that. I mean, I could probably make an 8 if Armor Master dies, that's about it. Send a Blackwing from your hand to the graveyard. Select this defense position monster, send it to the graveyard. Man, that sounds like a fucking terrible card right now. Like, I don't got any use for that. Alright. Alright, it's popping Black Salvo, so we got a synchro coming in. The level 8 monster, Dark Flat Top. Okay, yeah, that is his Dark Synchro. I did not get to see this last time I dueled him. Dark Flat Top, which is basically an aircraft carrier? Like an evil aircraft carrier. He can target his reactor monsters or Flying Fortress Skyfire in the graveyard. Special summon it, ignoring the summoning conditions. If this card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon 1 level 5 or lower machine type from your hand. I don't like it. It's dumb, and I want it to be dead. Well, at the very least, Blackwing Backlash is going to be useful. Do we have 5? We have 5, but do they have different... Did this thing require them to be different names? It does not. Okay, so we will eventually lose Armor Master, I imagine. And then we will be able to, show some backlash to this guy. Anyway, the swords have dissipated. He is probably going to go on the defensive, because that summon reactor can't do anything in attack mode. And he has consolidated a good defense that I don't care about. If you control Blackwing monster, you can normal summon this without tributing. When this card is normal summoned, you can target one monster your opponent controls, change the target's battle position. Why would I ever want to do that? It's not like he has something with 0 attack points. Go ahead. It's not like I care. Boom. There. Oh, boo-hoo, I took a little hit. Let's see. Cannot be destroyed by battle. Take no damage for attacks involving cards with Armor Master. At the end of the damage step, if you attacked a monster, place a wedge counter. You can remove all wedge counters from your opponent's monsters. The attack and defense of the monsters that had a wedge counter becomes 0. Ah, yeah, that's right. Armor Master is like a really cool way to just flatten dudes. And Dark Flat Top pops. Lets them summon Spell Reactor. Oh, I don't like this. Is he gonna bring out Skyfire? No, he's not. He's just gonna make another fucking Flak Top. I said Flak Top, didn't I? What's great about this is I can hear myself, so I can occasionally see whenever I say words that aren't fucking words. Okay, he can still do Skyfire at this point, he just needs Trap Reactor. Well, I can't switch battle positions again. That bites. And all Gale does is decrease something's, Oh, that target's attack and defense become half. Oh, okay then, sure, I'll do that. Fine, do what you must. Do what you must. Either way, we're getting the Synchro monster out of here. You can negate these all you want. I will still not stop my advance. And I will stop you from summoning the big thing. Because as cool as it would be to show off everything a deck has to offer, I also want to get the win so I don't have to put a bunch of editing work in this, which I already have to do because this video kind of melted. Are you fucking kidding me? He synchro summoned a Dark Flat Top every single turn? And I don't think I can kill it again this time. Gale! Oh my god. Blackwing Strafe. Oh, we killed all 3 of them. What a fucking stupid duel this is. Are you kidding me? He's left with 100? No, he's not. Okay, he is. Alright, whenever they play Trap, I'm like, I guess this will stop me. Monsters cannot be destroyed by this battle. After damage calc, special summon Summer Reactor. Okay, this is Bomber's big moment. Can he do something to come back from 100 life points? He set Mausoleum of the Emperor and put a monster in defense mode. You fucking dumb. Alright, fine. I'll end you with this guy. Alright, Fane. Attack directly. Due to your effect. You can't let me do anything cool just this once, can you? Fine. Die. We win. During the duel, Bomber realized his enemy wasn't the Signers or Goodwin. He attempted to forfeit the duel, but the shadows wouldn't allow him, so Crow still has to finish the duel, which he does. And he's like, yo, you know, why'd you risk your life for me? Because, like, shit was falling apart, and he saved him. And he's like, because I'm not actually a bad guy. I'm just a guy with bolts on his head. Don't worry about it. And then Bomber dies because he's already dead. His duel's done. He has no use anymore. I picked up Dark Flat Top. I think I've earned it for that. I think I earned that. So with that duel done, we're going to be doing a score to settle in the next episode. And that's all we're doing next episode. But, you know, you'll see the greatness that happens in that episode next time. So thank you so much for watching another Legacy of the Duelist episode. I will see you guys in the next one. I was supposed to end the video now. French toast!